I hope you enjoy your 3-day Martin Luther King weekend here. And yes, we had a lot of NBA games on Martin Luther King Day. And how about 40-point games, 38 or older? LeBron, Kareem, and Jordan. That's good company right there. Meanwhile, the Celtics are beating the Hornets 130-118 as they've won their 7th in a row. Jason Tatum came a rebound short of a double-double, but he had 51 points. Jaylen Brown had the day off. I mean, Jason Tatum could win the MVP this year. Meanwhile, LaMelo Ball had 25 points. He's Lonzo's brother. Yeah, we don't know the status on Lonzo right now. He's been dealing with injuries. Meanwhile, the Bucks beat the Pacers 132-119. Miles Turner led the way with 30 points and 8 rebounds. Bobby Portis had 21 points and 11 rebounds, so he had a double-double. Drew Holiday had a double-double. He led the way with 35 points and 11 rebounds. Giannis had the day off, load management. Raptors beat the Knicks in overtime, 123-121. Fred VanVleet led the way with 33 points. And Siakam led the way with 8 rebounds. And Julius Randle had another double-double with 21 points and 15 rebounds. R.J. Barrett led the squad with 32 points, and Jalen Brunson had 26 points. Warriors beat the Wizards 127-118. So the Warriors have won their 5th game on the road, and they're back to 500. Draymond had a double-double with 17 points and 10 assists. Meanwhile, Steph Curry led the way with 42 points, and Jordan Poole had 32 points. Kyle Kuzma had 16 points and 11 rebounds in a losing cause. And, the Cavs beat the Pelicans 113-103. Jonas had a double-double. Donovan Mitchell only had 11 points. And Garland led the way with 30 points and added 11 assists. And Jared Allen had 11 rebounds. Hawks beat the Heat 121-113. Jimmy Butler had led the way with 34 points. Bam Adebayo led the way with 13 rebounds. Tyler Hero had 15 points. Meanwhile, Trae Young had 24 points, but it was DeJounte Murray who led the way with 28. 121-113 is the final score. Meanwhile, the Jazz edged the Timberwolves 126-125. Jordan Clarkson led the way with 21 points, but Walter Kessler had 21 rebounds and 20 points. THT had 5. Rudy Gobert only had 2 points, but Anthony Edwards had 29. D'Angelo had 21. Grizzlies beat the Suns 136-106, and yes, the Suns are 3 games under 500. I didn't expect the Suns to be so bad this year because they're without Chris Paul and Devin Booker. And who knows, the championship window might be closing on Phoenix right now. Looks the same for Miami. But we'll get to the Laker game in just a second. DeAndre Ayton had 18 points. Mikal Bridges had 21 points. Dylan Brooks had 9 points. Steven Adams had 9 rebounds. John Morant led the way with 29 points. And yes, the Lakers beat the Rockets 140-132. And yes, the Lakers snapped their 3-game losing streak and only 2 turnovers tonight, which is a franchise low. Yeah. That's been our weakness right there, are the turnovers. You got to limit them. Wow. How about Sengun with 33 points, 15 rebounds, so a double-double for him. But how about LeBron with 48 points, 1 assist shy of a double-double? Russell Westbrook had 24 points, and Kendrick had 15, and Schroeder only had 9, but everyone contributed, though. And Gabriel came a rebound shy of a double-double, had 14 points, but he fouled out. And we're 20-24 this season. And, that was a busy day in the NBA, and we have only 4 games tomorrow. Raptors at Bucks, Nets at Spurs, Nuggets host the Blazers, and the Clippers host the Sixers. And tomorrow we're Sixers fans and see if Joel Embiid can duplicate his performance like he did to us last night. Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys are moving on to the division playoffs against the Niners, and the Dallas Cowboys beat the Buccaneers 31-14. And who knows, could this be Tom Brady's final game? Because he's already in his mid-40s, and we're not sure yet if he's going to retire, but yeah. So the divisional round is all set. We had the Jaguars at the Chiefs, Giants at the Eagles. That's Saturday. Bengals at the Bills on Sunday, and Cowboys at the Niners on Sunday. The AFC playoffs are on CBS 2, and the NFC playoffs are on Fox 11. And the conference championships will be on January the 29th, which is about almost 2 weeks from now. Meanwhile, the Chicago Cubs have signed Trey Mancini to a 2-year deal. And meanwhile, the White Sox have signed Juan Uribe Jr. as well. And he'll likely play through the farm system like his dad did. Juan Uribe Sr., of course, had a brief stint with the Dodgers, too. And, of course, is a 2-time World Series champion with the White Sox and the Giants, 2005 and 2010, respectively. And, yes, he ended both World Series droughts, too. But, well, that's all we got for you tonight. And I hope you have a great night. I will see you next time. Peace out.